is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome to day 20 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches 5. So this one is super fun. I love this sketch when I saw it, and then I went to do it, and I was like, I love this sketch because I love to watch other people do triangles. I don't do triangles well. So this is my attempt at the triangles. So today's sketch is by Crafty Templates, I believe. So I originally am going to try and do the sketch kind of as is. So my first thought is, okay, I have to make triangles. Well, I have this triangle paper and I was like, well, I can just follow the lines and I should be able to make a triangle, right? So I cut this triangle. It's a pretty good triangle. Like it's equal. And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm just going to make an exact match of it for the bottom half. Like I can do this, no problem. And so here I am. I'm going to make the other triangle. Now you're probably looking at these triangles and going, Crystal, those triangles are very narrow. Like very narrow. So they're not going to look right. And guess what? They don't look right. So I got my triangles. I'm like, oh, I have good triangles. And I put them on the page and I was like, okay, let's stick that kind of border piece in the middle. And now my triangles are obviously too long and going on top. So I'm like, how can I make this work? I have my two photos. They're 4x4s instead of 3x4s. So I'm still kind of working with it. And I'm like, okay, I need that like little journaling card spot. And I have this one from the cut apart sheet and it has like a yellow grid paper with a ranking. And then I was like, I know how to fix it. We are going to move the triangles. Because I felt like where my photos and the journaling spot just covered up the triangle, so you couldn't really tell they were triangles. So I'm going to put them on the side, and that is way better for me. Now, I could have attempted to try another triangle and make it that size, or the cool thing about these triangles would be to do like your branding strips and do lots of different layers. That would have been a good idea too. But I was kind of working with this kit and I really felt like the colors went really well with the pictures. So the pictures are of food. I do like to scrapbook some food. I am definitely I love to eat. I love to eat lots of things. So that is definitely my issue. And when we were on vacation, our vacations basically revolve around what is going to be our next meal. Now, my kids are the same way. So this just happens to be the beginning of our vacation when we were going up to Colorado to see my nephew graduate. So it's like a 12-hour drive. So my sister-in-law and I decided that we would leave after work one day and drive kind of halfway to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and then stay the night and drive the other half of the way. Mainly because in Santa Fe, there is this amazing miracle staircase that I wanted to see. And so it was perfect kind of halfway point. So we're driving and it's getting very late. And so we're having a discussion, what are we going to eat? And I'm like, well, we have a tendency in our family to look up diners, drive-ins, and dives and see if they have visited anywhere in the town we're going to. So that was my first start. So I pulled it up and they went to this little place called the Tune-Up Cafe. And he said they had the best chili rellenos, and he didn't like chili rellenos. Well, my sister-in-law and I love chili rellenos. So it totally made sense to go have chili rellenos in New Mexico where chilies are like the thing. I'm pretty sure they're even on the license plate. And they were amazing. Totally worth it. But we're driving in Santa Fe, and it takes us into like this little sketchy neighborhood, or what appears to be sketchy when it's like 8 o'clock at night and you don't know the town. I'm sure it was a perfectly fine neighborhood. But my husband's like, "Where are you taking me?" I'm like, "It's gonna be good. We're gonna be fine." So we went in. Food was amazing. Service was amazing. All good. So, embellishing while I was ranting and raving about my food, I have pulled out my adult fidget spinners, aka these little fluffy things from Amy Tan, thinking I'm going to get one of those on, but I don't. I leave them on my desk so I can just play with them. I start working on my title, which is going to be Hello Rihanna. And the Rihanna will be added later. They're from just a alpha from, it was an exclusive from the Hip Kit Club. And then the hello is from Vicky Booten. And then I've added 2 stickers from Coco Vanilla, A Love and The Good Life, and I've popped those up on some fun foam. And then, of course, I had to take an arrow and point at the Rihanna. I mean, because if you're looking at the picture, I don't really want your eye to go straight to the chips. I want it to go to the Rihanna because that's the awesome thing on the plate. Actually, it was all awesome, but let's be honest. I was there for the Rihanna. So to add a little more color, I'm pulling in these stickers from, I screw it up every time. I want to say Illustrated Face, but that's not it. It is, oh, there it is. It is Creative Devotions. I really should keep all my supplies out when I do voiceovers, but that just doesn't happen. So I am adding a couple of stickers from Jen Hadfield, and I wanted to do the little car because we were driving with the little suitcases, and then there were some tacos on it, and I was like, yes, I'm putting the tacos on this layout. The colors aren't perfect, but they are not bad. And then to top it off with a little final added touch, I decided to add some peaches and butterflies sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I'm just going to line it a little bit on one side of each of the triangles, and then I'm going to put a couple of them on each of the tacos because, you know, tacos need sequins, right? Like, why not? We can think of it as a sprinkle of salsa because I love me some salsa on my tacos. But yes, so disclaimer, please do not eat sequins. They're not edible. Just in case you're misunderstanding me. Do not put sequins on your tacos. And then I add 2 more sequins to my little car as the wheels because it's kind of cute. So if you have any questions or concerns, leave them down below. Make sure you head over and check out Christy and Daisy and Moira and Shannon's take. And then on Instagram, there's Scrapping Cane, and Amber might be playing along. And if you use the hashtag 30 DSCBL5, there are so many amazing people that are playing along with these sketches this month. It's so exciting. So type it into Facebook, type it into Instagram, and see what everybody's doing. Christy always has something on her channel if there is a guest that day. So definitely head over to her first and then hop along from there. So here are some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this layout as much as I did. It made me very hungry, so go get a snack and check in tomorrow. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.